Good Monday morning, mateys. Welcome to your weekly live stream of horror news and channel updates. Shout out to Aurora Booth for being the first in the chat. Happy late birthday. Yeah, I'll take it. Bring it my way. Let's go. Let's see those happy birthdays. Spent the weekend in Vegas for my birthday. Good times. Good times at Vegas, baby. Craps tables treated me well. Oh yeah, I was up $700, baby, from craps. Chelsea and I went with our friends Jill Moses and Tessa Moses, and they taught us the vibe check. Their vibe check that they do at each casino when we go to play craps, which, by the way, gotta say, they're the best people to go to Vegas with for us, because we'll just stand there and play craps for hours, and they will also do that, and not everyone will do that. Some people think that's boring, but us, we'll roll those dice, baby. But before we do any craps, what we do is we go down, and this is what they do, and now we will do it going forward. We go down, we set just money on red or black at a roulette table. If it hits, we'll play craps at that casino. If it doesn't, vibes are bad. We peace out. Fucking work, dude. Left that place $700 up. So, give a simple craps lesson. Dude, there's no such thing. There's no such thing as a simple craps lesson. All right, got some, yeah, it was a fucking blast. It was real good. Saw some shows. Dead Meat presents How to Play Craps. That'd be great. I see some people having seen Clown in a Cornfield over the weekend. Gucci D, the chef, saw Clown in a Cornfield and enjoyed it. Fuck yeah. Glad you did. If you have the time and the funds to do so, please go check that movie out. I know that Sinners came out last week. I know Final Destination comes out this week, or Sinners has been out for a few weeks, but please, if you can, check out Clown in the Cornfield, man. It's so fun, and I hope that it, like, see, D loved Clown in the Cornfield better than I expected. Jazzy Grant, Clown in the Cornfield was good. Check it out, man. Please give that movie some love. Its release date is unfortunate. That's coming out in between these giant horror releases. Dead Meat presents a sketch about horror characters playing craps. Yeah, I also saw that Clown in a Cornfield was apparently made for $1 million, which shocks me. But if that's the case, if that's true, then they're set to be good. I think they've already made $3 million, so that's turning a profit under most calculations. And hopefully we get a sequel, because it was so fun. A lot of fun. Potentially less than $1 million, budget-wise, which doesn't look like it. You don't watch that movie and you think it's cheap, so that's good. Cool. Let's get to the news. All right. If you know me, you know I love influencer. Love influencers. So I was so delightfully surprised when I saw this news. I saw it on Instagram when Cassandra posted it to her story. Cassandra No reteams with filmmaker Curtis David Harder on an influencer sequel called Influencers. So super excited about this. Not a movie I think needs a sequel, but if they're going to do it, I'm down. So same writer-director, Curtis David Harder. They've already shot it. That's the cool thing. That was the surprising thing about this is they were like, oh yeah, by the way, we just shot this thing. So now we're just waiting for it to be edited and distributed and released. It's already shot. I'm super fucking pumped. Also joining the cast is Georgina Campbell from Barbarian. She was also in Watchers. Does it have a release date? I don't think so, does it? The sequel is going to take place in the landscapes of southern France. The sequel watches as a young woman's chilling fascination with murder and identity theft sends her life into a whirlwind of chaos. Great. Can't wait. They keep using the word seductive in the description for this, so we'll see what that looks like. Do we have a release date? I don't think so. But it's already in the bag, dude. It's already in the can. Oh, no distribution yet? I know it'll be, will it be coming out on Shudder? I don't know. I'm excited for this. Super pumped. Looking forward to it. Another sequel set for release is Return to Silent Hill, which I didn't realize is the third Silent Hill movie. I've seen the first one. I like the first one. I think it's a solid horror movie. Haven't seen the second. Anyone see that second Silent Hill? Didn't look like it got great reviews. Thank you, Scalappleton. Going to Frightmare this year. I'll see you there. So this will be the third movie, apparently, but it's going to be, apparently, a faithful adaptation of Silent Hill 2, the game. And it will be directed by the guy, Christoph Gans, who directed the first Silent Hill movie. He did not return for the sequel. So, if you liked the first one, didn't like the second, then you might, that might be good news for you. Yeah, I never played Silent Hill 2 at all, so I don't know what that story is, but apparently that's what this movie will be covering. Well, it follows James, a man broken after his relationship with the love of his life ends, and a mysterious letter from her calls him back to Silent Hill. Finds a once recognizable town transformed by an unknown evil. Were the two films related? I wasn't sure, Ari Gonzalez, but I did see a lot of the cast return, so... This will be a Cineverse movie. They released, like, Terrifier sequels. Oh, Scalappleton got your Blu-ray of Creep the other day. Nice, very good. A lot of people don't like the second movie, is what I'm learning here. Also, Chelsea live streamed the remake of Silent Hill 2 here on Dead Meat Presents. So she has experience with this story. And then what? It's a release date? Or is it just, it's going to have a theatrical release? Oh, a date to be announced, yeah. So. Hi, Coffee Crossing. How you doing? Hey, Jack Skeehee, thanks a bunch. Oh yeah, Ex Machina rules. Ex Machina is real good. There's a new Evil Dead movie. A lot of sequels news here today. This has a release month at least, July 2026, so a little bit over a year. Evil Dead Burn. So if you forgot, or if you didn't know, we have two Evil Dead movies on the horizon. One will be directed by Francis Galuppi, who did Last Stop in Yuma County. If you haven't seen Last Stop in Yuma County, please check it out. It's an awesome movie. Not really horror, more thriller, but like if you like early Tarantino, if you like, it's a little Coen Brothers-esque even. Barbara's got a role in it, Barbara Crampton. Great cast all around. Just really, it's like a powder keg movie. It's a one location, bunch of characters, bunch of things going wrong and leading up to like a big explosive finale. So check out Last Stop in Yuma County. You won't regret it. It's a lot of fun. So I'm very excited to see Francis's Evil Dead movie, which doesn't have a title yet. We don't know anything about that. But this other one, Evil Dead Burn, that'll be the next one that comes out in July. And that's being directed by Sebastian Vanacek, who did Infested, one of the Spider movies. So great stuff there. Can't wait to see that. As this says, the new course for the Evil Dead franchise is Sam Raimi just picks new up-and-coming horror filmmakers and has them do an Evil Dead movie. So that worked out great with the remake by Fede Alvarez in 2013. It worked great with Evil Dead Rise by Lee Cronin in 2023. So hopefully we get another good one with Vanacek. Also, I just saw someone say in the chat that about Greg Canham passing away, and that's not on my news list, so let me just add that here. Yeah, Greg Canham passed away. He was an incredible makeup artist. We've talked about his work a lot on the channel. Worked with Rick Baker. What horror movies has Greg done that we've covered? Here, let's look at his credits, because this shit's insane. Because he did non-horror as well. Curious Case of Benjamin Button, Bicentennial Man. But let's see what horror he did. Lost Boys, that's right, Lost Boys. He did the great, awesome vampire makeup in the Lost Boys. Also did Passion of the Christ. Hannibal. Did some Hannibal there. I feel like earlier in his career he did more horror. Oh, he did Old Rose in Titanic. Did some makeup on Old Rose. Okay. Oh, Thinner. Stephen King story there. Mrs. Doubtfire. That's a big one. Batman Returns. Wow. Okay. So yeah, he did Exorcist 3. I know he did, yeah, there's Lost Boys. And I feel like he did earlier stuff, too, that we talked about. Is it under a different special effects, maybe? Idle Hands? No shit, he did Idle Hands. Fuck yeah, dude. Little Nicky? Aging Dana Carvey? Anyway, great work. Excellent work. Definitely a legend. Cocoon. The Howling. Thanks, Ryan Carroll. Megan spin-off movie. Soulmate. This is a spin-off set in the same universe as Megan and Megan 2.0. We're about to get Megan 2.0 next month, dude. Can't fucking wait for that, right, Megan? She's just off screen there. So this sequel will come out, or this spin-off will come out in January next year, which, who knows? Who knows what that means? Maybe it'll be good, maybe it'll be garbage dump month, but the original Megan came out in January, so that's fine. That was great. And this cast is really exciting. Lily Sullivan is from Evil Dead Rise. She was the lead in Evil Dead Rise. And Claudia Dumit, not sure how you pronounce her last name there, but she's from The Boys and Jack Quaid's partner. If you watch The Boys, she's, what's her character's name? What's her character's name? She's great. She's like such a highlight of The Boys. Nadia, that's right. Wait, Nadia or Victoria Newman? Not Starlight. What? Get out of here. Victoria Newman? It's Victoria. Who's Nadia? Who is Nadia? That's a different character, right? Victoria Newman, that's right. Yeah, Victoria Newman, dude. Oh, she's the same. She has two names. That's okay. That's right. That's right. That's right. Okay. The name she was before. It's been a minute. It's been a minute. Also, my brain's cooked from fucking blueprints. But so I'm excited for her and Lily to be in this movie. It's about. It sounds kind of like that Subservience movie. I never saw it. The one with Megan Fox, but. This one follows a man acquiring an AI android to help him cope with the recent loss of his wife. In an attempt to create a truly sentient partner, he inadvertently turns a harmless love bot into a deadly soulmate. So, yeah, it's definitely got vibes for Subservience and a little bit of a companion. But we'll see. We'll see where it goes from there. Yeah, I never saw Subservience. It sounded like it was fine. What's next? Toxic Avenger is going to be unrated for ultra-violence, mutant nudity, ultra-violent toxic content, Pisplay. Mutant nudity, hilarious harm, and gnarly theater fun. Pisplay? I feel like that term specifically, there's a connotation there. Thanks, the Tiger Lily. There's a connotation there, dude. You could say urinal content. But like piss play, that denotes some sexual stuff. Well, no, there's a difference. Is Toxie going to be pissing on someone after he kills them? That would involve pee and urine. I wouldn't call that piss play. Piss play sexual. See, Ben's with me. Ben, our social, our brand manager and producer, Ben Bellevue, without whom these live streams would not happen. Oh, you just joined, Jessica? Yeah, we're just talking about piss play. You know. We don't know what Toxie's into. That's right, Jordan. Anyway, we're going to see what that piss play is all about on August 29th when this movie releases to theaters nationwide, uncut, unrated. It's been 2 years since this movie premiered at film festivals, and then no distributor wanted to release it, maybe because of the piss play. And finally, it's coming out thanks to Blade Disgusting and Cineverse. Uncut piss play, that's right. We've got, in case you somehow haven't heard yet, Peter Dinklage stars as the Toxic Avenger. We've got Kevin Bacon. We've got Elijah Wood, Jacob Tremblay. Here's Elijah looking like a little creeper. Looking forward to finally seeing this. New Godzilla Ride attraction on the way this summer from the Godzilla -1 director. Takashi Yamazaki is working on another Godzilla movie from Toho, but is also making a Godzilla Ride, and this is, we've talked about this before. It was a different ride that he did before. Hey, thank you, Scaluppleton, again. Dead Meat Video Polo to Frightmare, fuck yeah, there you go. Because he already did Godzilla the Ride Giant Monsters Ultimate Battle, available at Japan's Saibun amusement park. This is a new one. This is a new one that he's working on. Not sure where this new one will be. This is the other one they did. Look at that. Look at that. Look at this ride. You're gonna get jostled fuck around, dude. Oh, that looks fun as hell. Oh, that looks fun as hell. This is kind of like a Harry Potter Transformers type ride where it's you're on a thing in front of a screen. Oh, that looks so cool. That looks so fucking cool, dude. Oh, I cut it right as he threw him. But he's making this new ride. I don't think it has a name yet. But it will be planned for multiple locations. Wonder if we'll get any, if any American parks will get it. That'd be exciting. Like getting to go on the Harry Potter ride, but without transphobia. Who knows, dude? No, Godzilla's an ally. Thanks, Jurassic Souls. Appreciate that. Flashback. We'll see you there. Eli Roth is directing Ice Cream Man. So a lot of people sent this to me on Twitter. Of course, with Clint Howard gifts. From everything I've seen, this is not a remake of the 1995 perfect horror movie Ice Cream Man. So I don't know why. Because you know Eli Roth, you know Eli Roth knows Ice Cream Man, obviously. He knows his horror movies. An idyllic summer town descends into madness when an ice cream man serves kids sweet delights with horrifying results. Okay, that's all we got. That's all we have. He wrote the script and will direct from an original idea he's had over 20 years. But it's not Ice Cream Man? Like from the 90s? I don't know. So we'll see. It's no article I have seen has mentioned Clint Howard's Ice Cream Man. Not even like to specify that it's not the same thing. And I don't like that disrespect that no one's gonna talk about the classic. You gotta at least acknowledge it, man. Come on. I mean, Variety's not gonna acknowledge fucking 1995's Ice Cream Man, but even in the horror outlets I've seen, I don't think they've mentioned it. Maybe they have. Not that I've seen. I don't know, we'll see. An original idea for over 20 years. That puts it 10 years past the Ice Cream Man I know. And Bring Her Back, the new Philippou Brothers movie, is getting some early screenings this week on the 15th, Thursday. So grab your tickets right now. That's at a24films.com, looks like. If you want to see it, it's in these select cities. And you can try to catch them out. Try to catch it at these theaters. I am also seeing it that day, but LA's not listed, so that might not be a public one. But that just so happens to be the day I'm going to see it too. So looking forward to it. Trying to avoid details on it. Poster looks real cool. I've heard it's different than Talk to Me. Heard it's not as much of like a fun party movie. But I'm excited to see what they do. I trust them. They have a good eye. Oh, cool. Perry the Platypus says that it looks like Bloody Disgusting mentioned the 1995 Ice Cream Man in their article. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for doing that work for me. Alien Rogue Incursion is a VR movie, or VR game. I forget if we've talked about it before here, but now it's going to get a new non-VR edition. So, if you ever want to play this game but don't like the VR experience or don't have access to it, in September, Alien Rogue Incursion Part 1 Evolved Edition. That's... wow. This fucking title has 2 colons and a dash. That's exciting. It'll be on PC and PS5 in September, with even deadlier xenomorphs and enhanced visuals. And it takes place between the first 2 Alien movies. Yeah, I think they are still working on a Talk to Me sequel, because I remember the poster for it was like Talk to Me, but I guess they made something else first. So, there you go. And then last year, a sequel to Alien Isolation was also announced. Alien Isolation 2. We also got Alien Earth coming out on FX and Hulu later this year. And then, was there something else Alien? Or am I thinking Predator? Predator has the 2 movies. Alien and Predator jumping back in there, man. They're diving in the deep end with all their new content. There's an Alien Romulus sequel. Okay. A lot of content. I hope it all does well. Hope it's not an oversaturation. Recession indicator AVP. And finally in news, Jane Schonbrun. We've talked about their next movie, Teenage Sex and Death at Camp Miasma. What's this article saying? Has set their next feature... What does set mean? They set it? Like you set a cake? Maybe it's just getting the producing company, Plan B, and the distributor, Mubi, financing and distribution rights. Okay. Oh, it just started filming today, says Owen Felton. And Schönbrunn is, of course, the filmmaker behind We're All Going to the World's Fair, and which I liked a lot. And then I saw the TV Glow, one of the best movies from last year, one of the best horror movies from last year. What's the self-induced hallucination? Did I miss one? Oh, these links are purple, so I've looked at this before. Oh, it's the Slender Man documentary? Oh, okay. It's a documentary they made before World's Fair. Okay, cool. Yeah, this new one has Gillian Anderson in it, so that's cool. All right. Bunch of movies coming out this weekend. I'm not really familiar with Shadow of God, I don't think, but I know Jacqueline Byers, she was in another Exorcist movie that I remember Chelsea did like an Instagram live interview about it. So this is while performing an unauthorized exorcism on his father, an elite exorcist suspects the entity he's doing battle with might be a holy being, perhaps even God. You're trying to exorcise God, dude? You can't do that. My God's gonna be so mad at me. Exorcising God. Okay. I didn't think God needed exorcising. Figured he'd be buff if he wants to. A Breed Apart. This has got Virginia Gardner and Hayden Panettiere. Oh yeah, didn't we watch this trailer, I think? When Violet accepts an invitation to a private island with some of the world's most famous social influencers. Yeah, that's right, she expects a weekend of unrivaled viral opportunity. She soon becomes part of her own horrific reality show when the guests are pitted against each other to capture the island's legendary man-eating dogs before they become victims of the monstrous canines. Before the dog part, it was reminding me of, what was that one movie with the awful name, but it actually wasn't that bad. The poster was like the one dude with like, I think something over his mouth. Was it, God. Not Blink Twice. No. It was less of a big movie than Blink Twice. Not All My Friends Are Dead. Even more along the lines of that in terms of like release. No, it was, it had some dumb name, like, it wasn't like Selfie. No. You guys are thinking The Hunt. No, those are too big. Clickbait Unfollowed. There you go. It reminds me of Clickbait Unfollowed, which was surprisingly not bad. Oh, yeah. It wasn't like something over his mouth. It was like, this movie's surprisingly not bad, dude. I'll just let you know. Clickbait Unfollowed, not bad. Could have been way worse. Oh, no, I'm not going to put my fucking age to watch this. So, if you're looking for like a dumb little slasher, something with social media stuff going on in it, here you go. Oh, yeah, and Melanie Scrivano. That's why I checked it out. Because I know her from Ready or Not. I know she's in Wynonna Earp. Was it? What's the show she's in? But she's good in that. Wynonna Earp. Wynonna Earp. Yeah. Anyway, that's what this other movie reminded me of. Until it got to the dogs part. Dogs part makes it new. The Ruse. An in-home caregiver fears for her life after being assigned to a mysterious elderly patient in a remote seaside home. This is with Veronica Cartwright from Alien, who I guess would be the mysterious elderly patient, wouldn't she? I mean, she was an alien. That's from the fucking 70s. Yeah. She's 76 years old. Yeah, that'll do it. I don't really know. I don't think I know the rest of the cast. I always forget sometimes. But that's coming out this weekend. I don't appreciate your ruse. Your clever attempt to trick me. I think about that every time. It's like Ruse and the number 37. Forever associated with Clerks in my head. The Severed Son? What is this guy? Magpie? That's a bird. Lives in an isolated church community ruled over by her father, the pastor. When a man is murdered, paranoia sets in. People start to whisper about a strange beast that lives in the forest. Is this folk horror? What is this? Not sure. But all these movies, good luck. Best of luck to them, because what's actually coming out this weekend is Final Destination Bloodline. This movie rules. This movie fucking rules, man. If you like Final Destination, if you like the series, if you like the movies, if you like the tone of them, fucking go see it, man. You won't be disappointed. I promise. I promise. It's maybe my favorite Final Destination. Definitely a recency bias going on. Definitely a bias because of our friend Anna Laurie, who's in it. Teo Briones. I always forget how to say his fucking name. Wait, he's gonna be in Five Nights too? Whoa, he was in Chucky. Season 1 of Chucky, dude. He's great. He's really cool. He's also gonna be in Five Nights too? Wow, good for him, man. Hell yeah. It definitely beats the Bloodlines curse. It is the best horror movie with Bloodlines in the title, by far. Thank you so much, Dominic. Dominic saw Final Destination Bloodlines on the weekend and said it's freaking amazing. Might be the best one or close to. That's right, that's right. Anyone see it and say that they didn't love it? Anyone see it and not love it? Just curious. What's the Bloodline curse? Every horror movies with Bloodline in the title tend to be really bad, Sydney. You got Hellraiser Bloodline, you got Wrong Turn Bloodline. I forget what other Bloodlines there are, but they're often real bad. I'm not seeing anyone say that they saw it and didn't like it. So I saw a few on Twitter that didn't love it. Well, that's not surprising. Yeah, it's been previewed. Oh, Pet Cemetery Bloodline. That's right. That's right. There's a little bit of CGI. There's a little bit more CGI than I would prefer, but I know that they actually did a lot of this stuff practically based on discussions we've had. We actually did some interviews for this while we were in Vegas. They were doing their fucking press junket, so we did it from our hotel room. Mostly went off okay. One of our interviews got interrupted by, like, housekeeping opening the door behind us and, like, not understanding that we were busy. So I had to, like, get up and go run to them and be like, I'm sorry, we're working. Like, please come back later. So one of the interviews got a little interrupted, but it's fine. We interviewed so many people. We interviewed all of these people. Yeah. All 6 of these cast members. We interviewed the directors, Adam and Zach. We interviewed the producer, or one of the producers, Craig, who's fucking great. Really enjoyed this movie. The Tony Todd scene left me a blubbering fucking mess. Total mess. Yeah, I was just openly crying in the theater. It was disgusting. Craig Perry, the gore cheerleader of the franchise. Yeah, dude, it's great. It's great. If you like Final Destination, I think you're gonna have a great time. It's so fun. The kills are fantastic, dude. It's the best send-off Tony Todd could ever ask for. Like, it's just so fun. It's so good. So check that out. It's just, I'm just like, so how's opening premonition kills? The opening premonition disaster is like the most intense one. And there are so many kills happening in it. It's so fun, dude. And I just like, you know, I'm sure if we sat there and wanted to, we could pick it apart. There is the one thing that maybe if you're like a purist completionist, you might be upset that it ignores the thing from Final Destination 2 where they had the, what was it, bringing new life ends the curse. They like retcon, they ignore that. So, like, if you want, like, your Final Destination series to be 100% cohesive with no problems, you might get angry at that. But, like, yeah, the baby thing. I don't know, man. I'm sure we could sit there and pick it apart if we wanted to. But, like, it just, I feel, delivers what it knows the audience wants. It's like, we know what the audience comes for in a Final Destination movie. Here it is. It's not trying to do anything different or, like, revamp the series in a different way. Oh man, it's so good. Oh, did that turn out to be a red herring? Because at the end, it's just so fun. Check it out if you like Final Destination. All right, Dead Meat news, and then we'll do some trailers today. I saw some people be like, "Why doesn't he do trailers anymore?" Watching trailers just isn't my favorite thing. I like to go into movies blind. I also am not like a big like, wow reactor when I'm watching stuff. I'm more just like, huh, okay. So I don't know if it's interesting, but we can watch some trailers because I got one that I'm excited for coming up. Anyway, for Dead Meat news, we've got a podcast and a kill count this week. I silently judge the films. Podcast is going to be the awards breakdown, the awards panel. This was filmed live in front of an audience at Dynasty Typewriter after the live screening of the Dead Meat Horror Awards a couple of weeks ago. It'll feature Chelsea, me, Zoran, Chauncey K. Robinson, and Rebecca McKendry discussing our thoughts on all the horror movies that came out in 2024 that were celebrated at the awards, who we voted for, why we voted for them, what we missed, all sorts of things. So, no, Zach's not in the podcast. Our panel members are Chauncey and Rebecca. Nia's Bruh Moments says that it was really cool being there live and can't wait to rewatch it. So that's great. That'll be out on Wednesday. Then Friday, we got Puppet Master 2 kill count. It is a chaotic episode. It's a chaotic episode, dude. I had a fun time with it. That's one of the scripts that, like, it's just me writing it, just going nuts on it. So, Puppet Master 2 coming out on Friday. Absolute chaos in that episode. Show it some love, man. Let's not let it go the way of Maniac. We've also got live stuff happening. We're going to be at Texas Frightmare real soon. Texas Frightmare, May 23rd to the 25th. That is just in 2 weeks, less than 2 weeks away in Irving, Texas. So again, I've done this before where I go to the guests and I see us there, but let's just do that again just so you can see all the other amazing guests. Dude, they after we did this last time, they booked Patricia Arette, who does not do conventions. So super fucking pumped for that. First ever convention appearance? Holy shit, dude. Horror fans, of course, know her from Nightmare 3. Severance fans know her from Severance. And my favorite fucking thing, is when posts to the Severance subreddit are like, does anyone think Miss Covell is kind of hot? And then everyone just rags on them as like, yes, it is Patricia Arquette. Go watch Lost Highway. Go watch Lost Highway and you will never see Covell the same way again. So make sure you go check. Come to this if you wanna see her. But we will also be there along with all these other incredible guests. This lineup is rule. She is so hot in Lost Highway, dude. And she is just so naked in Lost Highway, man. It's a good time. That movie is fucking weird and great. It's a David Lynch movie. There we are. Known from Scream and The Kill Count and the Dead Meat Podcast as well. It's the two of us. We're there. Come see us. It is one of the most David Lynch movies for sure. And then after that, if you're still in the area after Texas Frightmare, you can come to our live show. And that is, do we got a link to that? Oh, social media coordinator Michael on the ball, ready for it as soon as I mention it. Our live show at the Texas Theater. Dead Meat Podcast, we are going to be talking about The Swarm, which is considered one of the worst movies ever made. Lost Highway is kind of Mulholland Drive for dude bros. I mean, I'm not going to dispute that, but there's a fine description of it. Can't wait for this. We're going to watch this movie either tonight or tomorrow. It is a Killer Bee movie. It came out the same year as The Bees. Michael Caine is in it. Can't wait for this. I love wacky-ass 70s horror movies. So it'll be a live Dead Meat Podcast coming out. Please come check it out, dude. Sounds like it's cool theater. And it'll be a very fun experience. That is Sunday, May 25th, after the convention ends. So you don't even have to pick between them. You should do both. And doors open at 7. That's 2 hours after the convention ends. So you can go get some food after Frightmare and then swing on by the Texas Theater to watch us do a live podcast of The Swarm. Besides that, Dead Meat video merch is up. We got a link for that. Michael on the spot. You got it? There it is. Oh, deadmeatstore.com. That's pretty easy. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at my smiley fucking face. Did I match it? Dead Meat Video Spring Collection, baby. Oh, look. Wow, it even... Look at that. Oh, that's cool. I think this is my first time seeing the site. This looks great. Spring Collection 2025. Available now for pre-order. Dead Meat Video, baby. We got a fucking hoodie. I took these pictures in the podcast room. We got a hoodie. It's real comfortable. It's real good. It sizes up to 3X. What else we got? Got a popcorn bucket. It's only $10, dude. It's got blood dripping down. It looks like a mom made you take a photo before the first day of school. Is that a pursed popcorn bucket? It can be. It's got a strap. What did Michael say that made Jordan? Somebody said you look like an Animal Crossing character displaying their caught bug with the popcorn bucket. Yeah, I saw that comment too. There I am. Here, check out this bug, dude. Check out this bug. It's only $10. I don't even know how that's possible. Got the DMV store tee. A lot of fun detailing on this one. A lot of fun little Easter eggs on here, including Hooper, Craven, Carpenter, and Raimi. Some director names in the parking lot. It's a nice cream-colored shirt. Got a water bottle. Good old Nalgene water bottle. Look at my bug. Love water bottles like this. What else we got? Oh, black tea. Deals to die for. Love this design too. This is really cool. James is wearing a size large. And a little fanny pack. Oh yeah, look off into that distance. What's over there? I don't know, but whatever it is, I'm prepared for it. So I got a fanny pack. Which are in style again. So, a lot of fun merch here. Do you design these merchandise? Ben, our brand manager, helps design these with the company that did this .x. Looking at Molly in the distance, being like, Molly, I got treats in here. If you just shut the fuck up for a minute, I'll give you one. No? You're not gonna? Okay. Then the treats stay in the fanny pack. All hail Ben for designing these. Got another hail Ben. Thanks, Andrew. What's Dead Meat Video Store's hour? We open at 8 p.m. We are not open earlier than that. We close at 3 a.m. Why rude to Molly? Molly's rude to us by always fucking barking. When we're trying to work or have meetings. That's the rude one. You think, oh, I'm rude to Molly? You think when she's taking a nap, I just get up in her face and bark? No. She's the rude one. She needs to learn some fucking manners. Molly can do whatever she wants, and she does, Maddie. And she does. Be more like Lucy. Lucy hunts bugs, bathes herself, grooms herself. Yeah, I grew up with dogs, and I hated how much they fucking barked. It's the worst. Lucy doesn't wear dresses. That's right. Lucy won't wear clothes, and Molly does that. That's true. That's true. I don't have favorites. Look at this bug from Lucy. They're both great in their own ways. Dogs help fulfill that eye crust quota? Yeah. Molly certainly does. No, I don't have a favorite. They're both great in their own ways. Because Lucy won't snuggle with us. She won't. For a decade, we made Lucy Canyon on the bed. We made the nice little spot in between Chelsea and I, and we called it Lucy Canyon. And Lucy rarely visited Lucy Canyon. Well, Molly moved in. Molly lives in Lucy Canyon, dude. And it's nice to have a little animal there. And just put my head in her belly. All right, we'll do some trailers. Let's do some trailers. Any other? I reject the binary of cat person and dog person. I reject that binary. I don't think you have to be either one. I'm both. I love them both. They both have their own advantages and disadvantages, all right? Anything else dead meat-wise? Oh, we're also going to be at Epic Universe next week. We're going to be at opening week for Epic Universe. If you see us, say hi. People saw us in Vegas and said hi. Love it every time. Oh, what kill counts are coming out? I don't know, man. We're making it up as we go along. We got, what do we got? Yeah, after Mr. Crockett, I don't know, dude. That's literally a... Oh, wait. Did we pick something for... Because game kill counts are done until the fall. So I think we're going to try to have an extra kill count where it would have been. Show the schedule again. Joke's on you. I don't even keep up with this schedule anymore. So it wouldn't even be a big thing. So we might have a kill count out on the 6th. We're not sure. June 6th. Not positive. But let's now tell you, June 13th, we do have a kill count planned. For Father's Day, we're doing Stepfather 2. Fuck it. Fuck it. Stepfather 2, baby. That one's for me. So Puppet Master 2, that's for me. Mr. Crockett, that's for you. Then we'll try to do another for you one. Stepfather 2, that's for me. So we'll try to figure out a for you one. Oh, Blackening kill count for Juneteenth. Well, Juneteenth is an off day for us. That weekend's an off weekend for us, so. All right, let's do these trailers. We do Horror Survivor twice a year. Not your average tie. So, comes out in the fall and the spring. All right, first up is the one that I really want to watch, The Long Walk. Long Walk was the first novel ever written by Stephen King. It was published later under pseudonym Richard Bachman. I read it so many times growing up. It really appealed to me as a kid. I thought it was super cool. It's a Death Games kind of situation. It served as an inspiration for Battle Royale, if I'm not mistaken. And I think this movie already looks really cool. It's got Mark Hamill in it. It's got prime rib winner David Johnson. So, great cast. And here we go.
I'm Ray Garrity. You can call me Ray.
Prima Ruse.
Hank Olson's the name. Walking's my game.
Got Shabuzi in it.
I'm the last of my kind. We did the very first long walk years ago to inspire everyday people.
Smile, boys. You're on candid camera.
Man, you gotta not think about the things out of your control. Think about your plan.
Personally, I can't stop thinking about all that money.
You'll never find another like me. I'm the last of my kind.
Warning. Okay, just keep walking. That's right. Just keep walking. Yeah, that's it, kid. That's it.
Second warning. Third warning.
It takes heavy sack to sign up for this contest. I'm not gonna go through the whole rule book, but it boils down to this. If you fall below the speed of 3 miles per hour, you get your ticket. Walk until there's only one of you left. Who's ready to win?
Yeah, it took me a while to realize the truth of this. This is walk or die.
Warning. You'll walk as long as you can.
Warning.
But sometimes the body won't listen.
Warning.
For some,
It is Mark Hamill.
your heart will stop.
Warning.
For others, your brain.
Warning.
And the blood will flow suddenly.
Warning. Warning.
There's one winner.
Warning.
And no finish line.
Can't wait for this. Can't fucking wait for this. Can't wait for it. It's such a good, simple premise. It's horrifying. I think it's 100 boys walk, and thank God they changed it to 3 miles per hour. In the book, it's 4 miles per hour that they have to walk. I don't know if you've ever been on a treadmill, but if you set that to 4 miles per hour, no, that's not a feasible walking speed. They changed it to 3. It's like a really awkward pace. It's like kind of it's like speed walking for sure. Halfway to jogging. 4 miles per hour ain't gonna happen. But 3 miles per hour, that's a nice pace to, like, you have to maintain it. If you fall below it, you get 3 warnings. On the third one, you're shot. You get your ticket, is what it was called. I forget the other things that will get your ticket. If you, like, leave the road, maybe. What other things besides, obviously, if you stop walking, because that's under the 3 miles per hour. But 100 boys walk until there's only one left, and the last one wins the long walk and gets whatever they want for the rest of their life or something like that. I don't think violence is allowed. Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for this. Yes, yeah, if you win, you get like whatever you want. Something like that. You get like whatever you get a wish fulfilled, basically. And they do it every year. So again, I think I've brought this up before, like, how can they afford an annual person getting whatever they want? Maybe it has to be a specific thing. I'm not sure. There's maybe a Vietnam allegory. Well, yeah, it's horrifying when you're reading the book because, I mean, you see it in the trailer too. At the start, everyone's like, oh, yeah, I'm going to win. And then, like, the reality sets in of, oh, I have a 1% chance of winning and a 99% chance of getting my brains blown out from a gun from military people. Yeah, you can't mess with the guards. So I could win, says Doobie Doobie. That's what they all say. That's what they all say. And then they get a cramp. Then they get a cramp or they gotta poop. I don't know. That'll do it. It's a real dark premise that sticks with you. I've read it. I remember, you know what, actually, you know what's funny is I just now remembered reading this book and making a list of who died when. Origin story right there, dude. And this comes out on September 12th. Can't wait. Can't wait for this. Really looking forward to it. So that's a big one I want to watch. Conjuring movies, I've never been a huge fan. What are we looking at views-wise? Long Walk has... Oh, really? Only 200,000? Oh, no, that's a shame. I want this movie to do real well. All right, guys, start spreading the word on this. I thought that... Because, for me, I grew up knowing this story. Oh, that's IGN? It's a different... Please. Oh, okay. 11 million here. Thank God. Okay. Because, like, I grew up knowing this story. I've been wanting a movie version since I was a kid. And so I just assume that it'll be... Okay, good. Cool. This one, of course, though, is 20 million. It's The Conjuring. It's a fucking behemoth. They're not my favorite movies, but let's check out what the last Conjuring movie in Phase 1 is. I think it's the last one with our friend, not really our friend, but P-Dubs, Patty Wilson, who so graciously presented an award for us at the Dead Meat Horror Awards. Thank you, Patrick. Very much appreciate it. I think it's the last one with him in it. I'm sorry, this looks like doo-doo. Let me change that quality. Yeah, we'll go full 4K, whatever.
Don't touch anything.
Nope, it's there.
Everything you see in here is either haunted,
man, none,
cursed, or been used in some sort of ritualistic
that
practice. Nothing's a toy. Not even the toys.
How many cases you guys had?
Cases?
My name is Ed Warren. Here with my wife, Lorraine.
Maybe 1,000.
I fucking hate the true stuff.
Every case is different.
There's never been a bigger gap in my enjoyment of
Every
characters and
different.
the real people that they are based on.
Once we start, there's no going back.
Ugh.
Anything can happen.
Baby doing crunches.
And most likely anything will.
Yeah.
Something's changed. Something's different.
Oh, Annabelle, making sure she's in this. Not just kept behind the glass.
The Holy Spirit. We cast you out. By the power of Jesus Christ.
That bear gonna move? Oh, there's a thing next to it. Oh, it's crawling. It's jump cutting and crawling towards the camera. All right. Wonder how that's going to do. Those movies make a lot of money, man. No, we don't need to watch again. Patrick Wilson and Vera Farmiga. That's one of those. What was that? One of the bisexual dreams. Just two really, really attractive people. D is like, yes. Why don't I like the Conjuring films? I don't dislike them. They're just not. I've never really, supernatural, haunting horror movies have just never been my thing, man. I don't. And like slashers used to be my favorite as a kid. Now it's definitely not slashers, but like just the supernatural haunting stuff is just, I don't know. The jump scares, yeah, they're not really what I dig. I don't know. I don't know. Oh yeah, Bandersnatch was removed from Netflix. That's right. We should probably mention that. Yeah, that happened today. Even after they had it was like the sequel, the follow-up in the Black Mirror episode. That was a direct follow-up to Black Mirror Bandersnatch. Yeah, Bandersnatch was the interactive thing that they did in 2018. Kind of innovative, fun, you'd get to, it was like a choose your own adventure book, but for a TV show. Chelsea and I think covered it on the podcast, didn't we? Pretty sure we did. Will Poulter was in there before he was in like everything. And included 312 minutes of material over 5 hours, yeah. I thought it was really cool, and yeah, they briefly were like, yeah, we're going to do more of that kind of programming, but instead they're going the opposite direction, removing it entirely. So, a Netflix rep told The Verge that the interactive TV technology served its purpose, but is now limiting us as we focus on technological efforts in other areas. That's a bummer, dude. Just a reminder that you don't own anything if it's streaming only. You do not own it. And you will not get to watch it if the overlords determine that you are not allowed to. And we got one more trailer before I'm out of here. The Ritual 2025. This is the one based on the true story that inspired The Exorcist. This is the one with Al Pacino and Dan Stevens. I bet. Let's see. Is Al Pacino going to be an old priest who's losing his faith? Or is Dan Stevens going to be a young priest losing his faith? I think it's the young priest losing his faith. Let's see. Dan Stevens is a hot priest. A little cold open for you, just in case you weren't sure what you were getting into.
Brethren, put on the armor of God that you might withstand the devil.
This is a very troubled woman, hissing at the side of a church.
The woman's parish wishes to attempt a solemn sacrament.
You mean an exorcism? Would like
camera
me to
movement in
perform
this.
it?
No,
What are we, a
some poor other
mockumentary?
soul already has that distinction.
We are the Lord's army in this battle.
I feel we should forego the restraints.
She is touched by something otherworldly.
What if what she really needs is a doctor?
We are paying a price for your lack of faith.
Like faith.
Your holy resurrection.
Deliver us, O Lord.
Something is happening, and it's affecting all of us.
What you are doing is failing. The sisters are traumatized. I want to shut this down.
I feel like I'm being drawn into something. I can't sleep, I can't think.
For us to be divided is for us to fall. We are the ones that stand in the breach and hold back the darkness.
Man, like the zooms are really throwing me off.
Look at the light, Emma! See the cross of the Lord! Reveal yourself! Emma,
Emma?
Ilayo Nostraest.
So that's out in June. That's a month away, less than a month away. So, I mean, I was just saying how I don't really care for supernatural horror movies. I do find it funny, though, that we have The Exorcist, which is based on a case. And then we had that fucking Exorcism Russell Crowe movie where it was a movie about them making an Exorcist movie. Not necessarily the Exorcist movie, but a Exorcist movie. And now we have a movie based on the true story. There's so many exorcism movies and they never surprise me. They never do. Like the closest one that I had a good time with was the Pope's Exorcist. But that's just because it was so fucking campy and dumb and fun. Yeah. And they just went in that like kind of adventure route. Yeah, I don't know. Favorite YouTube channel, but these streams are too long. I'm watching the trailers like people wanted me to. What do you want me to do here, dude? Wrong fucking priest, yeah. All right, well, since this stream is going too long for that guy, I guess we'll call it quits here. Thanks, everyone, for joining us. We'll be here next month, next week. Wait, will I? Am I back in time? No. Oh, I won't be here next week. I'm sorry. I'm traveling next week. We'll be back on Memorial Day. 26th. I'll be here for that. So, I like the length, says Sammy. That's what she said. All right. Oh yeah, the Patreon's got a new thing too. If you want to watch Zoran play canonical playthroughs of video games that he may cover on the video game kill counts when it comes back in the fall, check out the $5 Patreon tier, and you can watch those live streams of him playing the games. We're giving you content. All right, cool. Oh yeah, new Chicago Pope just dropped. Yeah, add that to the news list. Got a new Pope. There we go. Okay. Thanks, everybody, for hanging out. We will see. Nice and girthy stream. No. Oscillate. No. Oh, we're getting out of here on that note. Thanks, everybody. Bye.